So yeah, I've started playing Forcepulse bracers. This is one of the first fights I had. I was just testing it against a friend. Granted, this is actually a pretty bad matchup for it, all things considered. Because Avifis can kinda... Avifis are another gloves, so they can kinda like match it in a lot of the things where it would potentially have the advantage. Except Avifis just have a bit more mobility. A bit more brawl capability. It depends though. Yeah, not a bad trade for me. But it's definitely not good into AoV. I've noticed that. Just because, one, it can just tank a lot of your E's, and two, it can also silence you long enough to where you can potentially miss out on the second cast of your E. And if you're wondering why I'm pushing this so heavily, it's because my friend here said that he had used his second pot. He was lying. Don't know why I believed him considering his reputation, but yeah. So that kind of puts me on the back foot here. And I think I'll just use this time to just explain more why I started using this build and probably the different variants I've been using. This was the first variant I tried. This was with Helmet of Valor. I was playing around with the helmets. I like Choose of Tenacity and Mistwalker Jacket, but I was playing around with the helmets a bit. But yeah, as I said, this one is Helmet of Valor. I also end up trying Duskweaver Helm, which also worked pretty well, but I end up finally settling on Merc Hood. I feel like Merc Hood's a good middle ground between catch, but also brawl. It just kind of works well. Especially for these gloves, which are very brawl heavy, but it also helps to have a bit more catch, especially if you're running Shoot of Tenacity like me. And I'm able to reset here. Because let's just say I would use the invis and stuff well. Also, he was running whatever, no mobility Qs. Now here, he swaps to a mobility Q, and I don't have a mobility Q. So I have a little bit less, whatever. I have a little bit less mobility, but my brawl is far superior with this Q. Because Q1 on brawler gloves, another gloves pretty much has to also go Q1 to even have a chance against it. As you can see, the damage is kind of nuts. This, sadly, that misses. I kill him. Right there if it doesn't. Yeah, this Q is honestly... It has probably some of the most broken brawl of any Q in the game. I think the only thing that comes close is probably Q1 DGs. But honestly, even Q1 DGs can actually struggle against Q1 Fist. Like, people sleep on it. It's really strong. Plus, devastating combo. You don't have much mobility with it, but the brawl is nuts. Missed his beam. I'm kind of watching Cape cooldown here. I have 30 seconds on my pot. I'm kind of just stalling that out. Because he'll also have pot. But I believe, if I remember correctly, I have 6-1 pots, which means if we both have double pot, I have the advantage. Honestly, in hindsight, I probably didn't need the jacket there. I probably could have just kited out. But yeah. There, I just barely get the second cast when I get off there. Which, honestly, in hindsight, I probably would have been able to win the fight anyway, even without that second cast of the E. Because I think it probably Yeah, it lasted long enough for me to have gotten off. Like, whatever. Two more E's. Like, if I could have waited the 10 seconds. Okay, here I actually cancel my W, which almost loses me the fight. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed after this fight. Armor Valor, not a good matchup for it. Ooh. Well, this will be a test. Can I out-brawl Q1DGs? I mean, I can do the thing where if I play my jacket and boots well enough, I can stall out the stacks. Now you got me for some jacketing. I will say the burst of this build with Q1 is nuts. And that's DG damage for you. He gets one Stalker hoodie and he almost kills me. Aside from that, he played horribly. I mean, I honestly both kind of played it a bit weird. Yeah, GG. Or you don't want this. Yeah, the catch on this build is definitely a bit interesting. All things considered, even on Shoe the Tenacity, like, the catch is not bad by any means. Yeah, that guy's gonna get this match. Badon. This is a low tier Badon, right? He's like 5-1 or something. Yeah. Still a Badon with a broken Q right now, so should be fine though. That's another thing I like about this build. Really good against Cultist Robes. Nice. Because you have your Q knock up, you also have Merc-Hood interrupt. Like, there are definitely matchups where this build goes kind of crazy, but there are also matchups where this build is pretty ass. Like, against Kite, this build, I would say, isn't the best. It can be good against Kite if you play it well. But I think it definitely excels more in, like... I definitely say it excels more against, like, swords... I mean, really, I think it excels more against anything that's not a bow or a frost staff, honestly. There's a chance. AoE. AoE is a bit rough. Let's see if I can do it though. I'm at a bit of an IP disadvantage. Ooh, I should definitely be on fucking Inferno Shield for this. Ah, fuck, that cancels my... Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, I hit the AoV a little too late, and I couldn't get my second cast of my E off. Yeah, I think if I'm on Inferno Shield there, I win that easy. Additionally, if I don't hit the AoV at the end there and get my second cast of my E denied, I think I also win that. But yeah, I'm not even good spec on these, and I was able to do that. Alright. Time to get this pretty subpar spec up. Because I have a pair of 4/4 Masterpiece with 14% ability damage and like 400 health. But I am not taking those out until I have at least 100 of these things. So that'll be a little bit. Chill hell actually gonna try. I don't know what that Q was, my guy. I'll say the Dusk helm variant does kind of cook chill owls. I had something to cancel that though. That would have been nice. Yeah, I did here. Q. Nice. So yeah, I will say the gloves themselves are not very good against chill howls, I will say. But with the Duskweaver helm variant, it actually is not too bad, just because Duskweaver helm can be used to outplay chill howls very easily. Because it's pretty predictable when a chill howl is going to eat, so you just attach a Duskweaver helm right before that. Ooh. That's probably a decent fight. With Duskweaver helm, I think I can catch him, and then I think I can afford to go. Nice helm. Like, the damage of this Q plus fucking, whatever, plus the E is just nuts. Yeah, Great Hammer be like. Yeah, I don't think I catch now. Oh, shit, nah. Great Hammer moment. Yeah, he is just so broken for getting away. Especially if he stacks Soul Dome around it too. Ooh. Ava Fists. Super high escape build. But yeah. I'll still try it. Or he doesn't try it. Remember your T9 fists. Surely you're down to fight. I mean, I'm a tier lower than you. I'm a weapon that really does not get played in Mist at all. I can't remember the last time I saw it. And I'm like no spec. Like 75 spec on these. I'll prevent him from getting into this thing. Oh, maybe I can bait him into fight. Ooh, there we go. See it. And yep. I have a fist moment. I hope this gameplay. He is just running away. Maybe stick around actually. I think I need to go mobility on my Q though. To even have a chance of catching him. Wait, shit, I'm on fucking Inferno shield. I'm trolling. That was an interesting trade for sure. Honestly, I kind of messed up by potting before him there. He kind of trolled by potting in reaction to mine. He could just cut it out and then have pot advantage. Because he has the mobility to do that. Yeah, I think he probably just gets out now. Maybe. Nah, he's gonna have to sprint up soon. Yeah, bad fist be like. I need to see who this guy was. I kept running away like that. There he is. Okay, fair. 18 mil. Ooh, wait. 8-2 prowling. He's on AOV, which is unfortunate, but low-key I win that, I think. Because if I can hit him with like an E triple kick while he's in form, it's just GG. Because that can do so much fucking damage. Like, I have enough consistent burst that I can punish him in form pretty effectively. There we go. Yeah. Ideally, I get him to chase me. I essentially just got a free E out there. Can I have it back up? I should try to take advantage of this form there a little bit more. I'm winning this though. Problem is, I think he probably just gets out. Yeah, he has sprint up, damn. And sadly, I think I probably shit on him a little too hard in that first trade, and yeah, I don't think he refights. Well, yeah, I'm T8 seed. like 80 spec in these, and I forced a T10 prowling staff full 120 to OC. Why are you sprinting up to the chest? Oh, you're being chased. Okay, ooh. Definitely an interesting build there. I can kind of see the vision. I see what he's going for there. Right, Hellion Shoe into a Dosing combo or E. One of the two. Oh my god, I'm trolling. Ooh, I don't like the rat in the back. Did I not cast that the opposite direction? And I can't really run. I don't have any pots left. Ooh. Bows right now. I need to get that nerf in quick. Yeah. And that Q does way too much damage. That's right, everyone's a fucking bow. It's all just bows nowadays. Which, I mean, it makes sense. They're fucking broken right now. I hate playing against Kite with this. Kinda need to force him to, like, use some ability to get close to me. Otherwise, I think I just don't catch him. There's his boots, that's good. It's not bad. Oh, what the hell? What the? Yeah, I don't know why the hell he's going for him and not me, but sure. I mean, I guess he is, like, as a rat build gets. He's gonna go for the easy kill. And that is about the definition of a rat. Damn, he still hasn't killed him? He's a rat, but he's not even good at it. Damn. Honestly, I don't think he even fights me. That's crazy, because he's 4483. Like 8373. Oh, he's testing the waters. I'm not gonna say he's going for it, but double-bladed sass when they don't win the trade as as definitely as they think they should have. Honestly, this is just double-bladed players even when they win the trade. I would say the double-bladed meta was probably one of the worst things to happen to this game. Yeah, I mean, he just has so much fucking mobility. I didn't even check the attunements on that, but I bet they're CDR. I just don't catch that. Yeah. CDR, health, IP. Yeah, he realizes there's someone in the mist that stands a chance. I think I just have to out-brawl him with like Q1. He OCs, okay. Really good start. Places Inferno shield. Not bad. I think I get him here. Maybe. It's gonna have E up, yeah. If I have my E up before he has his there, I win. And I think he probably, yeah, he gets boots up before. Yeah, I think he can probably, yeah, you can reset that now. Yeah, not bad. Well, I won that with only single pot, so my cape being off cooldown shouldn't make that big a difference. If he even refights. There's a chance he doesn't, actually. I mean, he OC'd. Generally, when you OC, you're kind of committed to a fight. And I mean, I feel like that was close enough that he probably still wants to fight. At least I hope. Oh. Yeah, I didn't expect him to want to take it that much health lost. Pre-sec. Okay, I missed my hood, but he missed his E, so I'd say that's in my favor. That was actually kind of close. Hit that one. Ooh, that was close. I think in hindsight, I'd probably match his Inferno shield. Because I feel like just the fact that he just like face tank brawling, I feel like I get more value than like dodging an E or a W. And for context, this is another friend of mine who wanted to try and fight the whatever the build I've been using. just for reference, he is in T8 gloves, whatever, pretty much full glove spec, and OC'd. I am T8, no OC, with about, I think at this point I have about 85 in my gloves. And I think I have like 90 in brawler and then like pretty much zeros in the rest. So this fight is actually a bit like closer than you would think, because of the fact that I am IP wise like T8 armor and probably like T7 in my gloves, and he is T8 armor, probably like T9 in his gloves. But yeah, I will say a lot of people sleep on Spiked. Spiked is actually pretty strong. Especially because, I mean, it's kind of weird because Spiked is almost good if you play it like kind of kitey almost. And here he just barely lives with Merc Jacket. So we actually had some pretty good fights. But I will say that's probably one of the few reasons why Spike isn't used more. And it's because so many builds in the Mists are kite builds, and Spiked kind of sucks against those. It's really strong against builds that want to, like, brawl into you, like Forcepulse. But against, like, the copious amounts of Badons, Chill Howls, One-Hand Frosts, Warbows, all of those, it just kind of falls off. But if you only fight melees, like swords, gloves, DGs, it's pretty strong. Because honestly, the playstyle, it's kind of like a weird mix of brawl, but you also kind of keep your distance and kite using your E. Here, I just swapped him, whatever. Inferno shield, and just I win the trade because of that. Honestly, don't really know why he's sticking around here. Because, yeah, I have my full combo up at this point. And he doesn't have anything for it. Yeah, GG. It was honestly not a bad fight. Spike, like I said, against melee, Spike's pretty damn strong. Abby time. Because my spec still isn't good enough to use those 4/4s. And once I can use those 4/4s, that is going to cook. Because the burst I have on these things at low spec, just imagine that with a pair of 4/4 Masterpiece with 14.5% ability damage. I honestly can't wait to use those. This guy will not leave me alone. Like, bro, the reason I don't want to fight you is because you are playing a rat build. I mean, I think I can probably outplay it. I think I just have to kind of burst and get away. It's pretty decent. Got my E up now. Does it get caught out? Perfect. He doesn't have a boots to chase it. Like, he's T6, T5, and I have to play this, like, careful against it. And, like, the only way he catches me, the only way he kills me is if, like, I overcommit. There we go. I honestly don't know why. Like, is it fun for people to play those builds? Because, like, the only people you ever fight are people like me, who just, like, desperate for a fight, honestly. Who, honestly, can sometimes make stupid decisions. Like, he only kills people if they're dumb enough to overextend. I don't get it. I was trying to argue that it's not a rat build that he was playing. Hey bro, 400,000 PvP fame. Surely you know that that's a rat build. I feel like the definition of a rat build is one of two things. Either a build that is full 1v1 brawl with pretty much zero catch, to the point where you only really kill people if they're dumb enough to overextend. Or a build that has zero brawl and only catch, to where the only times you can get kills is if you're ratting if you're ratting a fight where someone else has already done most of the damage on the person you're killing. I feel like those are the two definitions of rat builds. Ooh, wait. Only 100 on his armor and helmet? Interesting. I only have a gig pot, though. Wait, is he coming for me? Is he running away? No way he's running away. Oh, he's running for... Oh, shit. Okay, that's why he's running. Okay, valid. I'd be running too. And here we have... kind of a fight against a basically like full mobility kite battle bracers. And just to save you the wait, I'm going to speed this video up a lot. Do you want me to dismount you and fight or no? I bet. He just heals off the mob, yeah. I will say the double merc jacket is a little annoying. Like, I can't really do anything against it. My saving grace is the fact that I have heal pots, he has res pots, and I have double heal pot and he only has single res pot. But there's his undead cape. And he just gets out with those boots. Yeah. I'll say though, that is the first other Forcepulse I've seen. I don't really know why he'd go. Oh, hello. Yeah, forget the other Forcepulse. This guy's who I want. I think I go Q1 brawl into him. This is definitely going to be a test of how strong the Q1 brawl is. I don't have cape, but he doesn't have cape either. And he is 0.2 pots and I'm 0.1 pots. This is actually kind of in my advantage. Us both not having cape. Oh, yes. He's an adrenaline rush. Definitely pull a seat for this. This is definitely worth it. Demon boots. There you go, Q1, yeah. Yeah, let's go. Definitely justified OC. I mean, I kind of fucked up my second cast of my E there, but like, this isn't bad for me. He hasn't potted, there he goes. Okay, now I have a shit ton of first. Ooh, we got that kill though. Come on. Oh, rats. Oh, rats. We're pumping a little bit. But yeah, I actually outbrawled that with Q1. Damn. More Abby time. Because I am not high enough spec yet to run the 4-4s. Bro, I'd love to fight, but there's been a rat chasing us this whole damn time. And you seem to be teaming with him. Alright, he's about to pop out of invis right next to you. You go for him instead, okay? Good boy. Karma. Yeah, buddy. Should have killed the rat. Karma. If you ever think a rat is on your side, you are mistaken. The second you get low health, they turn on you. Never trust a rat.